Hey, holla holla YouTube man, it's YX Day back here for another dollar. It's been a very long week. It's been a very long time since you guys heard from me. I mean, not so long though, but like I didn't release anything last week Sunday or this Sunday, and that's because nothing really much happened last week. in Pride. As you can see on your charts, I had two break evens, and yeah, price hasn't really been moving so servery. It has been, up, down, consolidating, and some weird shit you usually do around this period in time. And it's understandable because, price usually has all this kind of markets where it's not really direct. It doesn't really have any trend. It's just going back and forth. And the choppiness sometimes affects me. And I totally understand that. But I didn't really come to this place to talk about price actually, because I think it's been a very long time I did like my normal mind to mind connection with you guys. And when I mean you guys, I'm talking to myself because I don't think anybody's watching this shit. So, but I mean, even if someone is watching, I mean, like, props to you, but you're literally in my mind right now. Anyways, so I just want to talk about stuff. I usually talk about things like this with my cousin, but like he ain't around anymore. So I do these things with myself, and the best thing to do is to talk to myself about myself, cause of myself. Do you know what I'm saying? So like I do this kind of things, record it, and then listen to it. Hearing every single thing I'm saying. And mind you, I don't have anything scripted down. It's just straight off my head. You understand? One of the main flaws of lack of self awareness is the fact that we tend to we tend to take any form that's been passed across to us, and we wear it as our new self. You know, and it's very bad that we don't know self because we tend to hurt people that are around us when you're not self aware. You tend to hurt people that are around you with your bad character, your toxic traits that you know nothing about. Do you know what I'm saying? So one of the best ways to actually tackle this is by understanding self, and that's what I'm about to share with you guys here today. How do you understand self? The first way to understand self is by knowing what you want, knowing what you like, knowing what you don't like, and the main way to find this out is by you know how I'll call it being open minded, opening your mind to every single thing that comes your way, then knowing the good from the bad, and then filtering out what you actually like and what you dislike. If you don't do that, you're just taking someone else's form. I'll be honest with you. So it's something called the paradigm, right? Well, Proctor usually talks about all these things a lot, and he mentioned the paradigm a lot in every single interview he did, and every single talk he ever did. The paradigm is our mind. It's like the writing in our mind that instructs us on the things we're meant to do. And when we little, we were you know our paradigm was designed since we were giving birth, and when we grew older, our paradigm started staying the same, you know, from birth. Just stay with me. So if your paradigm has been the same from birth, and the people around you have imputed something that has been false, superstitious, and aren't really important to your normal life now, how do you correspond to it? How do you see it as something that's very important? How do you how do you how do you accept something that wasn't given to you by you? Do you understand what I'm saying? How do you accept something that was given to you by someone else that didn't even understand what he was giving you or she was giving you? You know. And I'm saying all this because if you don't understand self, you tend to hurt people that are around you with your bad toxic traits and toxic characters. You tend to hurt people that are around you, and create a cycle of hurt. You know, it creates a cycle of hurt. And one of the major importance of understanding self is the fact that you need to you need to understand self in order to attract the good in which you seek. I'll repeat that again. You need to understand self in order to attract the good in which you seek. You know, if you seek good, you have to understand self. And I believe Like some of my friends usually say, they say all road leads to the same outcome, right? All roads leads to the same outcome. So no matter the route you take, I believe every single thing still leads you back to understanding self. And who is self? Who is you? I believe you are God. So every single route you take still leads you back to who? God. Do you understand what I'm saying? So understanding all these things now lets you know that I don't think anybody's on the wrong track. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're not. But you need to understand where you're heading to. Every single thing still leads you back to self. And the sooner you do it, better for you, better for the people around you, better for yourself. Because the sooner you understand it, the better you attract, better things you attract in your life. You get what I'm saying? I chose to do this thing today because I felt a heavy burden in my heart. I felt I needed to speak. I felt I needed to clear my head. I felt there was so much on my mind, but yet so little being said. So, like I said, the best place to do it is to talk to you guys and express myself. Um, well, I mean, like, yes, I feel better now for real. I do feel better. Trading has been on and off. I mean, like, it can be mind draining, when you're experiencing this kind of markets and you're not really seeing the wins you expect to see. And it's totally fine because, like I said, I understand this thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it can't really affect me because when you understand something, it doesn't affect you as it's meant to. Do you get what I'm saying? So the best thing you can do to yourself now, if you're experiencing this kind of bad markets like I am, is to be patient. I always tell myself, if I buy a new account, the possibility of me blowing the account is 50%, and the possibility of me passing the account is 50%. Any single trade I take has no effect on my emotion because any single outcome that comes out of that trade leads me in the direction of either side. Do you get what I'm saying? Until the account is passed, until the account is blown, I never actually get affected because I know that eventually something is going to happen. Do you get what I'm saying? I mean, it's very difficult to actually have this kind of state of mind, but like you lead yourself there by understanding who self. And how do you understand self in trading is by understanding the system that's being developed. Do you get what I'm saying? Like understanding the system that's being developed, understanding intricately what you desire out of trading and what market is trying to play to you. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I necessarily I no not necessarily, but like I trade the 1 minute time frame because of who I am, because of how I see price, because of how I understand and interpret price, based on my intricate desires and my intrinsic thoughts. Do you get what I'm saying? So like you have to not understand by yourself what you desire. Sometimes some people might even prefer the 15 minutes. Why do they prefer the 15 minutes? Is it because it has a better strategy? No, no, it doesn't. I'm telling you, it doesn't. Honestly, it's mind draining. I will not even lie to you. If you don't have the will, if you don't have the strength, if you don't have the tenacity to keep going, I promise you, you would eventually crumble. This is not the game to get rich quick. I promise you, it's not. I believe I believe every single thing has its lesson to teach, and trading in itself has taught me right how to understand self. Maybe that's what trading is here for in my life. Maybe trading is not here to give me the money I want. Maybe trading is not here to pull me out of whatever situation I'm in. Maybe trading is just here to put me on the line of finding God, finding me, finding self. If you understand what I'm saying, you understand that life is just all about just finding self, man. You understand that life has its experiences, life has its lessons, life has everything that it wants to lead you to. Understand this thing, man. For real. There's so many things out there you can do. You understand? And one last thing I'll say is this: the people you keep around you most of the time, right, tend to make you. And if people around you don't even understand self, guess what? It will only take the grace of God, right, for you to understand self. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can still make it through, but like say you are in that group and you think following that group will make you find self, rather than you actually pushing yourself out of the box and finding your own path faster. I mean, I don't even know what to say to you all, man. Again, for real, my mind is free. My mind is free, and I feel better. So for whoever this information is, this message is out for. I mean, like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but like, something just wanted me to talk. Look at the time. This is like 7:40 in the morning. Do you understand? I feel I feel tired. I feel weak. I'm done with my morning routine. I'm almost done. Not done fully. I mean, I'm almost done. Life is moving good. Do you understand what I'm saying? So yeah, it was a good one. Maybe we'll be doing this often. Maybe we won't. Who knows? But I think I'll be done for this one just so that I won't make it too long. And yeah, until I talk to you guys next time. Please, please, and please stay safe.